Hey, this is Dynamo Mars. Welcome to the countdown, the Halloween, welcome to this thing I am doing for 31 days. I reviewed a bullshit movie yesterday. Today I'm going to bring the thunder. But I'll have to wait to talk about that till I see you on the other side.
Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left town.
Hey, yo, flip you. Do what? Flip you. Flip you for real. Y'all think us folks from the country's real funny like, don't you? Jerry, I want from you, Ma. Man, Mr. Britt, I've got to give me some education, Jerry. You ass.
Ash? Death? A bitch. Stupid bitch.
What's up, y'all? This is Dynamo Mars. And today we are going to talk about the film that Tony Tapone from Fangoria called the most innovative zombie film since Peter Jackson's Brain Dead. If I was there during that review, I'd say, let's not go too crazy, huh, Tones? Like, you know, this is a great movie, but, you know, we're Dead Alive. Come on, baby. There's no reason to go too crazy. Why don't you go back to your Fangoria office and relax, moment chance. That was a really good Dennis Miller. I really, you know, Kevin Barbary, Andy Christnot Band, and Monster Zero gets credit for impersonations, but only perhaps Nathan Cody Vance appreciates my impersonation skills. That was right there. I know that Wolfie turned around and was like, holy fucking shit. Dennis Miller is in the studio right now. He's got his fucking mullet. He's got his weird flip-flopping politics. Like, in the 80s, he was liberal. Now he's conservative. What is he in the studio? No. It's just Dynamo, who we all know is a card-carrying nihilist. So, we're going to talk about the film that maybe is perhaps not the most innovative zombie film since Peter Jackson's Brain Dead. I think that, you know, I just don't think you can touch that film, but what is good? I mean, I guess maybe since Brain Dead, that's fair, but it's not anywhere near as good as Dead Alive. But it's pretty fucking good. This really isn't, you know, if you want to hear me do in-depth reviews, you can turn into, if you want to hear me do in-depth intelligent reviews, you could fucking turn me into someone else, because that's the only way that's going to happen. You could turn me into Professor J or Johnny Wolfenstein or Tiny White. I'm the idiot that talks about if he likes the gore and the boobs, and while there is no boobs in Undead, there's plenty of gore. The Spierig Brothers do a good job of making you know the small Australian town that is the victim of an alien invasion / a zombie outbreak. You know the people in it. You know, this is basically Mayberry down under. You understand these people. You understand this town. And it's done using great establishing shots of the town and not being afraid to use archetypes and kind of cliche characters. Because you know that they're just fucking fodder for zombie mayhem. There is a 3-barrel shotgun in this film, which is pretty fucking badass. It centers around a former beauty pageant winner who is kind of fallen on hard times in her life, not finding the celebrity that she thought she was going to get. You know, thrown into this end of the world scenario and forced to survive with a group of random survivors. Yes, we've heard this story before, and it's one of the reasons where I feel like the Dead Alive comparison, even if it is a tangential comparison in the case where they're just saying that this is the most innovative since, Dead Alive was such a unique plot and brought the zombie genre in directions that it's never quite been brought before, that when you got to the orgasmic zombie apocalypse, you were fucking ready for it, because you saw, weird zombie humping and kung fu priests and all this other stuff that you've never seen before. This one gives you a lot of shit that you have seen before. The alien invasion thing, I feel, is a very interesting jumping on point for a zombie apocalypse, but it does it in such a fucking entertaining way that it's one of those movies that when it ends, you want to fucking pop it back in again. It's so fun. It's the ultimate popcorn flick. It is a great, great, great movie. It's not dark. It's not bogged down. There is a thing in the last 10 years of zombie films of wanting to put some subtext on, because George Romero and even Dan O'Bannon was so good at bringing political allegory into these films. There's a movement or a bad habit of wanting to like shoehorning that into our zombie stuff. The Walking Dead. All the children of the Romero films are kind of famous for being dark and gritty and kind of showing you the dark underbelly of humanity. This is a film really about the worst people in the world banding together to survive, and it's fucking fun. On a scale of Dead Alive to Plague a Zombie, I would say that this is, maybe it's a little bit, it's not as good of fun as Plague a Zombie Mutant Zone. Nothing is, which is obviously the best comparison to this film. But this could happen in the Plague a Zombie Mutant World, Mutant Zone universe. It's that type of fun. So let's call this the illegitimate affair child of Dead Alive and Plague a Zombie Mutant Zone. Toss it in Australia. Give us a beautifully shot film, some great gore, and some great action set pieces, and you have Undead. Crazy has come to this town for a visit. It's not fucking crazies, it's zombies and aliens. Just fucking say it, Spierig Brothers. This is a treat. Happy Halloween. See you tomorrow.
What are you, tough guy? You tough guy?